Hi all, this is just a little how-to video on adding songs to the planning page for each service. Anyway, here we go. So if you have a look at planning, which you all have access to, you see it's the top along the top bar there, and then you'll see I will have already for the week created the next available plan. So you can just view that. And when you scroll down, you see this one's in draft. We can deal with that at the end. I normally publish it. And I've put some, you can actually check and see who's on. This just draws on all the rotors. You can see who's on the sound. You can even see if you double booked for another activity. I've put some placeholders for each plan. You see song there at the regular places. This is completely adjustable, but that just gives you a place to start. And it's quite simple. So if you just go and click on the plus that hovers below that song, add an item, choose the song as a type, start entering the title of the song. You'll see there it will populate it with the time, the key that we've pre-selected, the video reference, everything. And you just click add. You'll see that there how good it is now an item. I'm adding the second one from the list, song, start typing it in, and this is the title. You could add special comments if you wanted to, like for example, we're going to have a violin intro or something like that, and then everybody's on board with the same thing. What does happen is it does need to be on the title of the song, so the proper one that matches the music. In this case, Oh Praise the Name, it's just searching the word praise from that title and it finds it, but it does actually need to be not just the first line. If the first line is different from the title of the song, it will just need to be the title of the song. You do have the option to move them around. If you change the order, just drag on those arrows, you can drag and drop. Then let's go down to the next section. We're going to add another song. We'll get the full list in this week just so you can see with repetition. Now nothing is, for the list that I've got from Mark this week, nothing shows up. So I actually know that the title of the song is I Could Sing. And this was not one that we've previously or recently done. So we haven't selected a key for this. So I am going to have to go and use the email Mark sent out and add those files. But you just add it. I actually go in and check that all the files are correct. It's a little bit easier to do it this way for me because it means that I don't have to, with every song, double check that the music that has been sent out to the musicians is the same key as the one that we have got in the database. So if we actually select it from here, I know we've got it right. Going to pop this one in. My hope is built. Well, it's not there under that. So I'm going to look for the title. There we go, Cornerstone. You'll see that I've put that in the wrong place. I'm actually just going to drag it right down to the end of the sermon and it just reorders it. So it's quite simple. You can reorder things. There's no, you don't have to get it right the first time, and there's no way you can break this. So you're welcome to just play around with it. Okay, so there's a song order. You can see in the timeline, our estimated timeline. You can also see how long that takes the service. So you can see there that the service is due to finish by 12:45 this week. So you kind of know, depending on if there's baptisms added or whatever, what you can do to do it. Now, I normally hit that publish button, so you don't need to, but I'm just going to show you what that does. Is it's then got the ability to send that plan out. I give a very abbreviated version, but we could send it out to the musicians with the actual plan like that. So if you go more, print, you've got the option of just the printed streamlined version. You can just print it. It does come color coordinated, so you know what songs, what's talking. The musicians can just quickly look for all the green. And the red, we can just normally guillotine off or something like that if you don't need to know the setup. You can also click on that Go to Plan page. This is what is very useful for us on iPads and things like that, or on our phones during the service, just so we can see what the order is, what's being sung. Doug uses this on his phone. I know Debbie's even done announcements from her phone using this service plan. And this is where you can actually get the music and everything. So the musicians, at some point when we go paperless, they will be able to just open one of these PDFs. And this is in a iPad or tablet view. So it looks a lot better on an iPad. And they'll just be able to go through just the songs. So those are all there. And they just, you can click on each page as you go through, or the individual musician can download it or print it off themselves. So at some point that would be ideal if we went to that kind of functionality. I hope that helps make a little bit more sense of the service plans.